So my name is Sowinta. You can call me Winta. I'm from Cambodia. And here is what we have on our agenda today. We will go through where you find the information about the scholarships that I have obtained. Veronica will also share the links as we go, and you can copy and paste to a note to save, to explore on your own later, or if you're joining this through your phone, you can screenshot it so that you can view it later. I want to share about these opportunities, not because my journey is special, but because I believe similar opportunities exist for each of you. Here is a summary of the scholarships that I have won so far. The first one is United World College Scholarship, which I got to study the last 2 years of high school in Italy for grade 11 and grade 12 to pursue international baccalaureate. And we will go through all these in a bit more detail in the following slide as well. And after UWC, I was lucky to get Davis, UWC, and Cofi Annan International Scholarship to pursue my 4-year bachelor degree in the United States. And then most recently, I received the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship, which is in Europe, to obtain a 2-year master degree in Sweden, Spain, Thailand. And not all Erasmus Mundus scholarship will go to these 3 countries. I think all program, they go to different countries, and you will see in a bit as I am showing you. And as we go through these resources, I hope you remember that the people who created this scholarship want to find talented, determined students like you. I want to remind you that you belong in program like this. Okay, so we'll start with the first scholarship I won when I was in grade 11 in high school in Cambodia. I learned about this scholarship through a great friend I had in high school, who is now one of my closest friends as well. I also searched to see if there is a Burmese UWC National Committee, and it seems that there is an official page as shown here. So I'll take you through the website so you can see a bit of how to find the information to apply. One moment as I try to go to the website. Could you see the UWC Myanmar web page?
Not yet. No.
Okay, maybe it's maybe we'll give it a bit of time, hopefully.
I think you need to. Oh yes, here we go.
Okay, you can see now. Okay. So this is the main website of UWC Myanmar. And as you can see, for this coming academic year, it's the application is already closed, but I would highly recommend you to keep an eye on this website to see when they open the application again. Usually it's around October, but make sure to check often because different national committee might have different deadline. And from this website, you can review what is UWC, what the academic life is like there, the information that you can read to imagine what it's like to study at a UWC school. There are currently 18 UWC around the world, as you can see here. Yeah, in different continents and different countries. Yeah, so I highly recommend you to just browse through this website. And I'll take you to how to apply tab. Here, click on it.
Excuse me, Winter. We didn't see any.
Yeah.
Are you scrolling down?
Uh,
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, we can
yeah,
see it.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't
Perfect
see.
now.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing that the video is a few seconds late after I could see it. But yeah, Veronica, if you could help share the link as I go as well, in case it would be quicker for them to click at the
Yes.
link to see as well.
I'll share
Thank you.
the chat.
Hopefully you will see the eligibility criteria page soon. And in here, it lists exactly what they're looking for or what kind of profile that can apply for this scholarship. Again, this is a high school scholarship to go study the last 2 years of high school. They're looking for applicants between the age of 15 and 18. There are some required documents listed below here. I hope you can see it now. Okay. Yeah, so the required document, it shows NRC, passport if you have one. Yeah, so and all of these. So in case you have any questions about whether your identity card could apply for this scholarship or not, I would highly recommend you to reach out to them directly, because they know this more than me right now. So yeah, and you can also just click around again and see. So under selection procedure, you will be able to see their timeline of how long it could take for the scholarship to be announced and things like that. And then in the how to apply tab, you will see, oh yeah, so for example here, you can see that application for this past year, it opened in November 1st. So around there, you should come back and check this website again. And on the how to apply tab, you can see how many scholarships are available for the academic year and the steps to take to apply. Hopefully you are seeing the screen of the scholarship right now.
Yes, we can see.
Perfect. So yeah, as you can see here, there are 2 full scholarship, which means you will not need to contribute. And they also explain down here what full scholarship means and what it covers. And if it's still not clear enough, again, I highly encourage you to reach out to them directly. And there's also many partially funded, which means you and your family might be expected to contribute some amount. Yeah, as shown below as well. Yeah, and I also found their Facebook page where it seems that they are posting the updates and maybe other useful tips and advice on how to apply as well. So I encourage you to check them out, read through them in case they share any good tips so that you can write a strong application. Or at least that was how I write my application as well. I look for tips and advice first. I also found this website where it shares a bit about the UWC scholarship and maybe other scholarship as well. So Again, I haven't looked through all of the links yet, but maybe it could be a good resource for you to look through in case there are other scholarships that fit with your profile. They also seem to have an Instagram page. So many places to look for resources. They might be posting different kinds of content, but yeah, it doesn't hurt to check out what's available already. And in case there are some Cambodian who are in the audience, as a Cambodian, I feel like I should also share a bit about for the Cambodians. So yeah, there's also the same kind of social media and official page. I think their page is based on the same kind of platform, so it looks exactly the same. They also make it clearly on how to apply here. And I know that the UWC Cambodia National Committee, they try to add some Khmer words into this instruction too, so that could be helpful. For the Cambodians, there are two different programs. There's a 2-year program and the 5-year program. 2-year to study grade 11 and grade 12 of the last 2 years of high school. 5-year is to go study in Singapore from grade 8 to grade 12. And when the application open, they will show the instruction here as well. And again, I highly encourage the Cambodian youth to also check out their website, read through them. They try their best to write as much information as possible there. Burmese youth can also read those in case you could get some good tips from here as well, because they also write in English. UWC Cambodia also has their official Facebook page and Instagram page where they post tips and advice and share about when they open the application, similar thing. Okay, so now going back to the presentation, hopefully it allows. I hope you can see the slide with Davis UWC scholarship now.
Yes, we can see.
Perfect, thank you. So as far as I know, this scholarship, it applies for those who graduate from the UWC. So when you get the UWC scholarship, you graduate and then you can apply for these scholarship. They have a few partnering schools, and I wonder if you're interested in going to any of these partnering schools for their bachelor program, if you could just send them a cold email, just send them an email and ask if they have any scholarship available for high school graduates like you. It doesn't hurt to just send an email, That's how I get information in general too. I would encourage you to just send an email or a message and ask. If the worst case is they say no or no response, but at least you try and ask. So yeah, you can view the full list, not here, the full list of current partners there. And I believe most of them are in the US. So yeah, American college to pursue bachelor program. You can click here, and I won't do that right now because it might take too much internet bandwidth. But yeah, I encourage you to check them out too. And moving on to the last scholarship, which is Erasmus Mundus scholarship. I believe they they have master's and also exchange program, bachelor, and also PhD. For this session, I can only share with you about the master's because I've only applied for their master's program. And again, I encourage you to check out their exchange program or traineeship program. They have so many kinds. So this is the website, and Veronica can help share the website in the chat as well. And I will go to the website to show you how to find the program that might be of interest to you. So hopefully you can see the Erasmus Mundus page now. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, so you will land here, and there is some explanation of what this is and what they cover, what the scholarship covers, and things like that on the website. And so you land on this website, and you can go to find a program here where it says search the course catalog. So when you click on that, you will land here, and you just again, you can view what they have. And when you scroll down a bit, you will see all the program that they have. They now have 214 programs that you can apply for. Oh, and a note that I'm not sure if this applies to Burmese, but for Cambodians, when you apply for Erasmus Mundus scholarship, you can only apply up to 3 programs per year. So if you apply to 4 programs, they will immediately disqualify your application. That is only for the scholarship, if you want the scholarship. So when I applied, I only apply to 3 programs. I try to find the 3 programs that I find interesting and apply to them all. So as you can see here, there are 214 programs to choose from. And for example, you are interested. Okay, wait. You don't need to go through all of, oh, sorry. You don't need to go through all of the program because you can just filter the one that you are looking for, or using this keyword option or field of study if you know what you want to study. So, yeah, so you can filter that. So for example, before this webinar, I think one of you submitted a question about medical degree. So I'll just use that as an example here. So let's say you want to study something related to medical, and you just do search. So it seems that there are 9 programs that include something relevant to medical. So then you can just click through each of them to see if what they are, to see if their program is what you are interested in. So for me, I took a bit of time to play around with the keywords or the field of study to really look through which program I find most interesting to me. And this website, it's just like a platform to store all these programs. When you apply, you need to go to the program website individually. So you just need to click on the link, for example, that's the public health. You just need to click on it, and then you will be directed to its official program website. and you will apply there directly. And for the scholarship, I think the deadline is a bit earlier than if you are a fee-paying student. So usually the scholarship deadline is around the end of the year. Some of them might be in October or November. So I highly recommend you to check it around now or as soon as possible so that you can have enough time to plan, to write your motivation letter, to plan to gather all the needed documents so that you can submit on time for the scholarship batch. Because if not, you might miss the scholarship deadline and you will be you can still submit, but you will need to pay everything. Yeah. So this is just an example. So when you click the link on the Erasmus Mundus master just now, you just look for the word application or something like that, and you apply through their website directly. And yeah, you just do that for the program that you find interesting. And let's see. And here are some tips that I got the permission to share from the AMA Cambodia, which is an Erasmus Mundus association. All volunteers who they organize events and to share knowledge to the Cambodian students on how to apply for this Erasmus Mundus. So I got their permission to share some of their advice with you all. So yeah, so this one, it says, what does it take to win an international scholarship? I find the selection pretty accurate because yeah, we would need to have a strong desire to study abroad and the courage to apply. We need to show that we persevere and we're resilient and all of these because to apply for international scholarship, it takes a lot of time and effort and planning. And yeah, applying it, some of us might need to apply a few times to get one. So I hope that you continue to apply even if you didn't succeed in the first time. Because I've known many of people who applied like up to 3, 4, 5 times until they cannot apply anymore. So keep applying and keep on gathering new information or attend webinars to get the tips and advice so that you can shape or better write your application to be stronger or to be attractive for those who review our application. And these two, very safe anecdote and body. Yeah, you can read through them a bit and or to summarize the way I think that what makes my motivational letter strong is that I write it as a story. So I using these tips that I got in a way telling the story through this motivational letter, like what brought me to find this program, what attracted me to find this program, what kind of experience have I had before that helped me to think that this program is a good fit for me. And also, what am I bringing to the program or to the students who are gonna be in this program? Like, make sure to mention about your background, your experience, could be volunteer experience or group work experience, or when you manage some conflict at school or in group work, anything that could show that you could be, that you are responsible and in a way could could survive when you go abroad on your own, right? They want to make sure they're bringing someone who will be creative in finding ways or seeking help if we need help, you know, rather than staying stuck and be sad alone. They want someone who can survive amidst the uncertainty and all. So so make sure to think, give yourself enough time to think about who you are as a person, what kind of experience help shape you to be who you are, and what you can bring to this program and how this program will help you to become who you want to be, something like that. Yeah. And I also found some potential group that could be helpful in case you're looking for tips or advice. The link are here, and Veronica will help share the link as well, and I'll also show you here on the screen.
Yes, I've already shared them in the link in the chat.
Hopefully you can. Oh, thank you. Hopefully you can see the Erasmus Myanmar network page now. Okay. Yeah, so this is the only one page I could find, but maybe some page could be written in Burmese. So I encourage you to also maybe do a quick search in case you can find other group that share about information or tips. Yeah, I think this group, they would be sharing like scholarship information as well. So I thought it could be helpful for you to check out. And in case there's a Cambodian audience in the chat as well, for EMA Cambodia is one of the main page where they share about tips or when the application opens, similar to other website as well. Yeah. And let's see. Oh. And I also want to acknowledge that there are some other scholarship processes where the applicants will need to go through interviews. For example, Australia Awards, New Zealand Awards, or Chevening. I heard that those scholarship, they will need to interview applicants. While I have not experienced interview-based scholarship myself personally, I encourage you to explore those opportunities as well. I think every scholarship has different strengths they're looking for, and your strength and experience are valuable and might be what they're looking for. So I think the important steps are for you to do the research, asking questions, and believe that you deserve these chances. I also think there are advice and tips on how to prepare for the interviews online as well, either on their official website or social media pages, or if you just want to do a quick internet browsing search, like for example, you want to apply for Erasmus Mundus, so you can just search Erasmus Mundus scholarship motivational letter tips. Then you will see many resources, and that was what I did. And I read through a few of them, try to understand how they write about their story, and then come back to write my own story. Again, I don't encourage to copy and paste, because then maybe the application reader will be thinking like, oh, I've seen this template before already. So then our story will not stand out. So yeah, I would encourage you to read different templates, and so that it can help you tell your own story. I also want to share that when I first learned about this program and this opportunity, I honestly wasn't sure I was qualified enough to apply. But I'm grateful I took these risks and leaps of faith. And I hope you will give it a try too. Yeah, and let's see. And with that, thank you for your time in joining the presentation. Now we can get to answering the questions that you might have, and I'll stop sharing my screen now.
Thank you so much, Winter, for sharing your journey and clear and detailed explanation. And I'm sure our participant here got, the invaluable insights, invaluable information to how to apply, those such incredible application and scholarship. So thank you so much, Winter. So yes, this time is your time, so you can ask any question you would like. So if you are not comfortable to turn on your microphone, you can also type in the chat. So it's fine. Yes, Naughty. Yes,
Yes,
please.
thank you. Yeah, thank you for giving me a chance to your questions. Nice to meet you, Winter. Miss Winter. My name is Naughty, and I'm from Myanmar. So I have, sorry, I have a question because I'm trying for this scholarship since last years. I'm preparing for this scholarship. So it's about over 1 year. I'm learning for this. So my question is, what kind of curricular activity do we need to do more suitable or relevant? And the next one is community contributions. What kind of contribution? I did a lot, but I don't think it's not very relevant with my major. So but although it's not the universities like scholarship, although it's just a high school, but I'm afraid that it won't be suitable. And yeah, please answer this question first. After that, I will move to the next one.
Okay. Thank you so much, Naughty, for your really great question. And I'm so proud of you for being so prepared and giving it time to prepare for your application. And I could hear that you've already done a lot or trying to do a lot. And I feel that I hope you don't minimize or look down on your experience already. I feel that maybe you might just need to find a way to talk about those experience that you already have, rather than pushing yourself to do too much that you don't even have enough time for yourself, or to do something else just for the sake of showing that, oh, I've done so much, and maybe through those activities that you've done, you have lead something, or have contributed something, or have shared a new thought or something like that. Those kind of initiative also count, and I would encourage you to include them in your application. And maybe reading through a few templates or examples could be helpful for you to see how you can play with the words, but also clarify how you take your time, how you took the time to join all these activities, that you want to you focus, you want to grow yourself, and you want to learn new skill, you want to meet new people, or things like that. It shows great initiative already. So again, it sounds like you've already done a lot of community work and all. And yes, if you find other opportunity that you want to join and you have time to join, I would support you in doing that. But I also don't want you to push yourself too far that you don't even have time for yourself to rest, or to reflect on your experience. Yeah, I hope that answered your question.
Yes. But my friends. Let's use my friends. Applied that scholarship, and she told me that it is good to have other skills like. For example, for sport, you can you are good at badminton or swimming, or like for music instruments, maybe you are good at guitar or something, and also for languages, or you are good at Japanese or German or something. So is it is that relevant that with the scholarship, or is that affect much?
Uh, I'm not too sure because I'm not the one who decide, right? But I can say that I haven't done that many things myself, and I still managed to somehow write my story so that even though it's a small initiative or a small thing, I could let me think. I think reading the scholarship website or the program website is really helpful because as you read, you might be able to see yourself in it, and then you can write your application somehow to link what you've done to what you could contribute to what you can use, to how you can use the new knowledge that you will learn from this program if you get in for bigger impact, for example. So at least for me, I need some time to really read through the program, imagine myself, think how to write my story, to like imagine myself as a reader, like what kind of story would would make the reader think like, oh wow, this person kind of has a plan or an imagination for themselves in this program. So uh, yeah, I think that's all I know for now.
Yeah, thank you. So, and the next one is community contribution. So I have done for not only for environment but also for education studies. I have done for those contributions. So what kind of contribution do I need to do more? What do you think?
Mm. Um, uh, again, I feel like you have done a lot already, and if you have time or energy, you can do more for yourself if you're curious to learn more. But for the application's sake, I feel that you can uh, still make use of the experience that you already have and write it in a way that connect to the program that you're applying for. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So thank you. So you think I'm good enough, but I don't think so. I don't think myself like
Oh.
I'm enough for that application. So that's why I'm trying my best. And the last question is, do we need to create portfolio for that application? Personal
Um,
portfolio?
which could you mention which scholarship you were looking for specifically?
UWC scholarship.
Hmm. Um, it seems I forget right now what their requirement is, but maybe if they ask as part of their application to showcase, then yes, you might need to create a PowerPoint presentation to showcase your work or something like that. But yeah, it depends on the national committee. And I think you're very qualified for it. Again, as I mentioned, it all starts with us believing that we deserve this, that we are qualified for this program to apply, right? So I hope you uh, it's easy to compare ourselves to others and think that we're less of this and less of that. But I hope you know that you're already enough and you've already done plenty. And yeah, you just need to find ways and to write your story that connect with the program. Yeah. Oh, you're still on mute. Oh,
I said thank you so much for answering my all of my questions patiently. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you. We'll move on to the next question then. Um,
Yes, thank you, Noti. And we have Tracy. Tracy, please.
Hello, thank you for asking me the question. First of all, and I would like to know about the EMGM Joint Scholarship for Master
Mhm.
degree. But I have not got my bachelor degree certificate, and then I will get in maybe in December or November. But I would like to apply for the 2025 batch, and I would like to know the process. For example, like most other scholarship, like we need to apply for the admission letter from the university after only if we got the admission letter and we can apply for the scholarship. But what about like a EMGM joint scholarship? Can we apply for the university directly, or it is separately the scholarship in the university admission? Could I know about this process? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your question. I think I can only speak for the program that I was in, or the program that I applied for, because I haven't got to check all of the program, but it might be similar. So many of my classmates, they also just they were just done with their bachelor, and they apply right away for this master. So some of them haven't had their degree yet either. But if you have passed your bachelor already or something like that, and by the time you start this master, you would already have everything that you need for your bachelor, I think you can still apply. You just need to let them, maybe let them know that your diploma is still on its way. You expect to receive your diploma on this date, and you will submit it to them when you get it or something like that. And for the process, I so for the scholarship, I remember at least for the one that I got in, I applied on the program website directly. I chose, there's like a few checkbox to see if I'm applying as a fee paying student or scholarship student. So I just checked for the scholarship student, and then I just submit. So it was just a one process. I didn't need to get the admission letter first before I apply to the university. That one sounds a bit like the Chevening scholarship. At least that's what I heard from my peers who have got to the Chevening scholarship. Yeah, so at least for my program for Erasmus, I just applied, and because it's a joint master's, it doesn't go to one specific school. Because for example, my program, they have like 18 schools. We just need to apply to one spot, and then they decide internally within themselves. But yeah, that's just one of that's just my program. The one that you're interested in might be a bit different, but it could also be similar. So I encourage you to check their website and see their yeah, the FAQ option or something like that. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And we can move on to Anne.
Hello, Winta. Good evening.
Hey.
Okay, so I have a question. I'm actually on IGCSE level, and I'm attending it right now. But on the first scholarship, they said that I saw that they need. I mean, we need that grade 10 or 11 certificate for the scholarship, right? So instead of that scholarship, instead of that certificate, can I insert the IGCSE level certificate?
Could you clarify what IG
IGCSE level.
yeah, what's the full term of that? Is that a diploma or?
Not really. It's like instead of attending grade 10 or 11, we attend IGCSE. They're like two IGCSE, O level and A level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that they would accept like it when I applied for UWC at I think well it was more than 10 years ago. So I could submit my grades from previous class or the current semester or things like that. So I think yeah, you can use that as well. And for to have a sure answer of that, I would highly encourage you to reach out to the page, either their Facebook page or their email, and just to clarify so that you know for sure that what kind of document they're looking for. Yeah.
Hey, I'm actually so nervous. Thank you so much for answering.
Oh, nervous is also pretty normal. I mean, speaking with you all right now, I'm also nervous. When I was applying, I was also nervous. So it might be a normal part of the process, but we can be nervous and still do it, right? Yeah. So you got this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who would like to ask other questions? If you had, you can freely ask. Okay, so while we are waiting for those who would like to ask the questions, I received one question from private chat from one participant, and she asked that, is there any changes for the eligible age criteria in every year or every application period in UWC College?
I feel that every year, yeah, and that's a great question because some UWC school are very strict about the age because it's not, I think that it's because of the visa process, because if you're too young, they might not want to give you the visa and things like that. So it's not that they want to be discriminative, it's just for maybe safety reason or something like that, if I understand correctly. I believe the age will only the year changes, right? Because like the next year will update the year, but uh, from what I've observed, not a big change that I noticed. However, it might depend on the scholarship that they give or like the UWC school themselves. So yeah, make sure to check the website every year or often just to see if you're eligible. Yeah.
Yeah. So it necessary to check regularly the website whether they change the age or something like that.
I would say so. Yeah. So before you apply, I would encourage you to read the eligibility criteria to make sure. It also helps you to make sure to not maybe say something that could disqualify you, right, or something like that. So it's always good to read the criteria first and then prepare the documents accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Winta, for the
Yeah.
question, for the answer. So is there anyone who would like to continue?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Min.
Hello, Yun. Yeah.
I would like to ask one question. Do you have any advice for applicants who academies journey is not traditional way?
Mm. You mean like the profile might not fit with what the criteria is written, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I'll start with the UWC. I feel that the students that I've met at UWC are all pretty not strange, but we all come from very different routes, different backgrounds, and yeah, very different backgrounds. So yeah, it's a bummer that they have the criteria of the checkbox. I'm also personally, I don't like checkboxes because I don't like fitting in a box. But I would still like, if you meet most of the criteria, I would still suggest you or recommend you to apply. Or if you are not sure if let's say when you see the criteria and then you don't check a few boxes and you don't want to just submit to be disqualified automatically, I would still encourage you to email them or message the scholarship program, explaining about your situation, and see if they could support you, or if you could still apply or things like that. So again, I feel that the programs, they're always looking for different skills, different background, and I think it's beautiful when we have different people in the same class, right? Because then we can exchange ideas or opinions or experience. So and I think most schools or most education institution are looking for that too. So make use of your difference. Make use. It might be the thing that help you stand out. We never know. So it's always worth applying. Always worth sending them an email or a message. The worst they could say is no, and then we look for other opportunities. Or at least that's how I live my way as well. Like if I'm curious about something, I message them. Because things don't come to us easily, or at least for me, things don't come to me as easily. So I need to go out and put myself out there, reach out. Yeah. And I hope you do that too.
Yeah, thank you for your answer, Miss. I'm really grateful.
You're welcome. I hope it's helpful.
If there are some who are reluctant to ask the questions due to the language barrier, I can help you translate it. So if you have any questions, you can ask in Burmese, and then I can help you translate to Winta. So feel free to ask any questions. Don't miss such a great opportunity. Yes, William, please.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Winter.
Hi, yes, I could hear you now.
I would like to ask some suggestion over the question because based on my experience, I have tried many various scholarship for bachelor program like DSP, One Time, and China Dream, and Prospect Farmer with support for partial scholarship. But unfortunately, all my application were rejected. And as the essential of requirement for scholarship, the applicant must have in a live volunteer for community contribution. I have been working in local NGO which hello.
Hi, yeah.
As
Um,
my connection is not stable. I have been working in local NGO which provide education for rural area for 4 years since I completed my matriculation level. And
mhm.
for recommendation, the deputy director of the organization that I am working provided, and for academic recommendation, my school principal provided. So I believe that my recommendation is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Is a condition. I firmly believe that I will get the scholarship, especially for China Dream program, because I have participated in their program previously. So I'm still confusing why my application will not qualify. Uh, this is because
Mm,
and the accepted letter, but they also mentioned that the applicant uh, don't need acceptance letter for the application. The acceptance letter can be tried later. So, so how important is a university acceptance letter for a scholarship? Should we try to get an acceptance letter before winning the scholarship? So when you apply for the scholarship, did you try to get a certain letter first? Because I have often heard that most people say that receiving an acceptance letter can increase the chance of getting scholarship. So how would you like to give me some advice based on my experience and your experience? Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing about your experience and journey, Williams. Um, I'm so proud of you for continuing to apply and I hope like when we apply for something, it could be a job or scholarship. There's something that the rejection could really attack us personally, right? Though I hope that you and all of us remind ourselves that our value and our worth doesn't depend on whether or not we get scholarship or not. We're still full, we're still valuable as a person, and our experience is still valuable. And most scholarship it's very competitive because everyone is they might have received like thousands or many hundreds applications. So it's it's very competitive, and it is hard to get and hard to make our application stand out. But I hope you keep trying and you keep reading the templates or attending some of those information session of the scholarship so that you can hear how what kind of thing that makes an application get chosen or something like that. And your experience working with the local NGO to provide education to rural children or youth seems very important and relevant to what you're looking to do. And I'm sure the right program will see your application very strong, and I hope you continue to apply and maybe you haven't come across the program that fit with what you fit with your profile yet. I'm not sure about that. And regarding the acceptance letter before scholarship, I think it depends on the scholarship process. So as mentioned previously, I think for Chevening scholarship to go study in the UK for 1 year, that one, I heard that you need an admission letter first before you can apply for the scholarship. However, for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship that I got, it was just a one route process. I just submit my application and the program review, and they tell me if I get in or not. I don't need an acceptance letter first before I apply for the scholarship. So yeah, it varies a lot. It's very different. So the only way to make sure make sure you follow the instruction is to check their website and see what their process is like. Yeah, that's the best I know for now. And in case you need more clarification, feel free to ask as well. I guess.
Please. Hello.
Yes, William.
Yes. Actually, I have tried for the in the education sector, like elementary education in Thailand for the university. So in this, you explain the Mongol scholarship. Is there any available for education major?
Which scholarship again? Sorry, I missed that part.
In the Mundus scholarship.
Okay, yeah. Erasmus Mundus, and you're looking for like program that is relevant to education, you mean?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So then you go to the website that Veronica shared and that I also showed previously. You go to that website, you can search in the catalog, and so once you get to the catalog website, you scroll down, and in the keyword box that I showed you earlier, I hope you remember that part. You can write education, and then you click filter, and then you will see all the programs that has education in it, and then you can look through each website to see if their program is what you want to learn, and if not, you go to the next one, something like that. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, I get the point. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for asking. So now we'll go to Amiat Mon. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Sorry.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for sharing. So it's me valuable for it. And also nice to meet you, Winta. So my question is, I would like to know the some tips of the interview because I have tried a lot of the scholarship and also got the opportunity for the interview stage, but I have rejected at this stage. Even I try my best. Maybe like I would like to know some tips or tricks that to improve the interview to get the scholarship. Thank you, Madam.
Yeah, thank you for asking. And yeah, as mentioned as I mentioned previously, I haven't been part of the process that require interviews yet. However, I just recently met with a colleague who is now applying for Australia Awards. And part of the Australia Awards process, they need to be interviewed. So what I could remember is that make sure you I think there might be some resources online or like template. What kind of questions would you be likely to get asked during the interview, right? So you can look through those, a few websites, think of what kind of answer they're looking for. Usually they provide like a example so that you can read through and then think about what your experience and see how you can answer them in a similar way. You can either write it down somewhere and then practice it. I think for interview in general, practice makes it make it a bit easier for us to speak up when we are in the interview, even for job interview or anything. So I hope you can just practice speaking with a friend or just alone on your own with a camera or something like that, so that you can see what you can improve. But yeah, I think thinking about your answer in advance, write it down. Or at least for me, when I write things down, could be on a letter or in a book or on computer. But just writing it down, it helps my brain to remember it too. So it could help things to flow out a bit easier. But yeah, practice, look up the previous typical question that get asked in this kind of interview, and then look how they answer it, and maybe think about how you should answer it, specifically using your experience, things like that. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, this is all I could share because I haven't gone through interview process myself or scholarship. But good luck. Yeah, you got this.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Winta. There is one question in the chat. So asking about how to write study plan. Are you convenient? Could you read it through?
Yeah, let me see. Study plan. Thank you for asking. I'm not sure exactly what a study plan should look like at the moment, but I'm guessing that maybe the scholarship want to see how you envision your study to be. And I hope that there are previous example or template that you can check out on the internet, right? Or on the GKS scholarship website, if there is, I think there might be. Yeah, and either follow the template or think yourself about what kind of how you envision your study plan, how you envision what kind of study plan would allow you to grow or learn from this scholarship or something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I am not aware of this scholarship specifically, so I cannot really share specific example or answer. But yeah, I am hopeful that there is resources online that you can search. I'm really good friend with internet browsing. When I'm curious about something, I just go on the internet and just write like GKS scholarship study plan example, something like that, you know. And then I'm sure a few links will come up. I read through a few of them. Make sure they are trustable website too, right? Because there's so many fake or scamming website around. So yeah, use your gut or critical thinking to identify the source first before you really dive into it.
Yes. So thank you so much for answering, Winta. So I think these are all the questions that we have received. So for the sake of time, let's move to our final section. So, and again, thank you so much for all your thoughtful questions to all participants, and thank you, Winter, for answering those questions clearly and also in detailed way. Those are very helpful for us and for also all the students here. So